Hello everyone, welcome to our OET Speaking channel, SOANZ Hub.
Today, we will be dealing with angiogram.
Let's go through the task.
Setting, coronary care unit. Your patient is a 79-year-old who presented to emergency last night with chest pain, nausea and vomiting. An ECG and blood tests showed evidence of a mild myocardial infarction. The cardiologist recommended an angiogram to be performed. But the patient feels anxious and unprepared. The attending cardiologist has asked you to explain the procedure and associated risks to the patient.
Task 1. Ask the patient about her concerns. 2. Briefly explain the angiogram procedure. That is, rays taken to see the heart vessels. In detail, sedation is given and a catheter is usually placed in wrist or groin and guided into the heart. 3. Reassure and explain that complications are rare. Reaction to stroke, cardiac arrest, death. 4. Explain that angiogram is the best way to know the condition of the arteries and to check for any blockages. 5. Accept that the patient wants to seek another opinion before having the angiogram.
Let's start the role play.
Good morning.
Morning.
Myself Wilfred, I'm one of the registered nurses working in the coronary care unit of this hospital.
Okay.
For confirmation, may I know your name and age, please?
My name is Joyce, and I'm 79.
Well, Mrs. Joyce, the attending cardiologist has advised to see you today. So, how are you feeling right now?
Nurse, I'm very much concerned regarding my present situation. I came here yesterday and I wish to go back home.
Mrs. Joyce, I do perfectly understand your concern. There is nothing to be overly concerned about. We are here to help you. You can share with us. May I know that? What's bothering you?
Nurse, the doctor said that I have to go through a surgery. But, to be frank, I'm not interested in that. I don't want any surgery. I just want to be like what I'm right now.
Look, Mrs. Joyce, I can sense that, how much you are depressed. But, as the doctor said, the surgery is very mandatory.
Why? Why it's so?
Currently, the blood tests and other investigations are showing that you are having a myocardial infarction. Are you aware about that?
No, I don't.
Well, I will explain that to you. Myocardial infarction means the blockage of blood flow to the heart muscles. This may lead to decreased oxygen supply to the heart, which may even lead to death. In order to identify the blockage, a surgery is performing, which is called an angiogram. Are you getting my point? Mrs. Joyce?
Yes, nurse. And, what's an angiogram?
That's a remarkable question. Actually, angiogram is a medical imaging technique used to visualize the heart muscles and blood vessels.
Is it really painful?
No, Mrs. Joyce. Firstly, a sedation will be given. After that, in the wrist or in the groin, a catheter will be placed. Through that only, it's guided to the heart. So, there is nothing to be worried about.
Nurse, what about the complications?
The complications include reactions to the cardiac arrest, stroke and even death. But, no need to get upset. Here, in our hospital, we are having all updated facilities and well-experienced staffs. Are you following me? Mrs. Joyce?
Yes, I'm. Nurse, is there any other options for identifying the blockage?
Definitely, but angiogram is the best way to identify the blockage. So, I recommend you to do an angiogram. You can trust us. There is nothing harmful. Your health is our topmost priority.
I do understand that, nurse. But, before that, I would like to seek for any other options. After that, only I can decide. Please.
Your concerns are reasonable, Mrs. Joyce. There is no problem. for seeking other options. I will inform to the cardiologist regarding your opinion.
Thank you so much, nurse.
Look, Mrs. Joyce, meanwhile, if you require any help, feel free to contact us. We will be available 24 hours.
I will.
Okay. Thank you for your cooperation. I wish you a speedy recovery. Take care.
Thank you, nurse.
Bye, Mrs. Joyce.
Bye.
That's the end of your speaking session.
For more videos, please subscribe our OET Speaking channel, SOANZ Hub, and press the bell icon.
Also, comment your suggestions and share it with your friends.
God bless you.